Hello, this is Kathi Lee Crafting with Kathi Lee. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. I am sorry that I have been largely absent for well over a month now. I got really busy with work towards the end of June, and also I had a family member in the hospital. So I still have a family member in the hospital, but things have settled down with work somewhat, and I do hope to have more time to craft in the coming weeks. I have an extra special reason to craft this week because it is time for the second annual Scrapbooking with Me virtual retreat, and I'm going to do an unboxing right now. I did already look through this, but I want to show you what came with the kit now that everybody who's participating probably has their kit. They ask us not to do a kit reveal when we get the box or when we get the digital images, because then people haven't gotten their box yet. But since we are starting on Thursday, I think it's safe for me to go ahead and post this video. So the retreat did sell out, I believe, and this is a 3-day live tutorial basically where we craft along with Ms. E as she shows us what to do with all these treasures in this box. So this is again the second annual Scrapbook with Me virtual retreat. Well, it's the second annual, so this is the second one for this year. There was one in the spring too, and you can go back and watch that video if you'd like. So let me just show you what came in the box. And I did already open it to take this out. And let's see, I'm just going to, I think I'll just open it up like this. Okay, so I'm gonna move my thing over. So the first thing is this tissue paper, which is protecting the stuff inside, but also it would not surprise me if we end up using this tissue paper as part of our project. I'm not 100% sure, but last time I think we used it for something, but I can't remember for sure. Anyway, if not, I'll save it to reuse it on something else. So that's that. Then there's this great big envelope with a ton of stuff in it. So let's take a look first at this. So this is the physical stuff that comes. I'm going to take this out too. I'm just going to set this on top of the papers I already printed out, and I'm going to pull this out. So you're going to get a peek at the papers. So these are the actual physical papers that were sent, along with the digital kit that she printed out on her really nice paper. I'm going to save this in case I can use it to wrap something later. Okay, so in our kit we have a piece of, what's this called? Oh, my mind just left me. I can't think of what this fabric's called. Anyway, this nice piece of fabric I'm sure we're going to use. My mind just totally went blank. It's not the first time. Okay, and then we have, oh, wow. It looks like she cut the chipboard for us. That's a plus. I thought we'd have to cut it. So obviously it's going to be a book this size. So I'll set those aside. Nice to know. And then we have some brown paper. Okay, this is like the brown wrapping paper that you would use in packages, I think. And then we have this nice piece of yellow paper. This is more like a construction paper type. This is probably just to be used in the album itself, I would guess, or in the book. This is a piece of nice, thick, I don't know if you can see it, like watercolor paper. Put that light down a little. And then we have some music paper. The music paper is kind of cool because somebody actually wrote some notes about how to play in the footnotes of it, or on the side of it, which is very cool. So there's 1, 2, 3 sheets of that. And then we have some more construction type paper in a nice off-white buff kind of color. And we have a couple book pages. Jim in royal robes. They take a passenger. Getting information. Family grief. Interesting. Okay, so we have that. We have this nice piece of heavy, almost like a drawing paper, but heavier. We have this cool piece of double-sided scrapbooking paper. Not sure if we'll use this whole or if we'll trim it off or something. Another great piece. That piece is single-sided. Piece of green ledger sheet. This cool homemade paper, kind of a sheer one with quite a bit of texture. That's neat. Okay, now this is the digital kit. The digital kit was sent via email. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet. Anyway, the digital kit was sent via email as soon as we ordered, or right, like a week after I ordered the kit. And so that way you can print it off if you want more of anything, or if you want extras or whatever, or to use later. Okay, so let's just dump. And I love that they always come with one of these nice bags that can be used again and again and again. Okay, so put the bag over there. Okay, so we've got a nice, really, really nice full box of metallic looking. Not sure if you can see it with this open. They're shiny. Can you see that? Gorgeous. And we've got some really, really beautiful colors. Can always use more of those. Set that aside. We also have the wax warmer spoon. The ever essential tea light. And this one has an S for probably scrapbooking with me. Very nice. Then I've got a metallic gold craft work pen with a like Sharpie type, medium Sharpie type tip. And then some metal pieces here. Let's see what we have in here. So I guess I should have said spoiler alert at the beginning of this video. I will make sure to put it in the description of the video though. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. Really, really cool. So we got those. Got a really neat bead. Couple of really cool beads. Ooh, I like that one. Okay, so some really cool beads. We've got key charms. And a couple of flower charms and a little rose charm. Then what else do we have? We have a little chain here. Uh-oh, there's a little jump ring. Another little bead, a couple little beads, some ball pins, and some of these, whatever you call those. I can't remember. I can't remember a lot tonight, evidently. And then we have a mask impression ripe pumpkin stamp pad. And a gorgeous set. Take this out. Maybe you can see better from here if I hold it right. Beautiful, beautiful florals with the words give thanks, thankful, and recommend. Can't really read it. Recommend. Oh, it's probably in another language, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, so then we have those stamps, and then we have a bunch more. Got a library card and a library pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 envelopes, including colored ones and a vellum one. And then a stamping block. And sometimes you don't need, like, we probably already have a stamping block. You may already have some of these things, but it's always nice because you can always add them to Happy Mail or re-gift them or do something with them or have a spare. And then we've got tulle. We've got this beautiful ribbon. Gorgeous. Ooh, I really like this one. That's so delicate. This one's fun. Colors. We've got those cool looking fan things. And daisies. And another piece of white ribbon. Very, very cool. So that is some of the physical stuff. Now I'm going to put these off to the side. I'll put them away later. I'm going to show you the digital images. So again, use this, save that because we'll probably use it in the thing. Okay, so this collection had several different 1, 2, 3 different themes, or 3 different collections in it. And then I also had this really cool bunch of labels. Now, I printed the first couple on paper and then realized that's not what I wanted to do. So I printed these. Look at those. There's hundreds. Hundreds. Different colors. Anyway, I printed these on regular printer paper or premium white paper. And then I decided, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to print these on sticker paper. So we have several different ones. Got those. And I'm sure we'll be using these, and these I will probably be using for a long, long time, because there's no way I'm going to use all of these in this one project. And these are a good one that I could print for other occasions. And then we have some labels, and then some more word labels. So those are super, and these I did get digitally, and I did print those. So, okay, then this kit. Oh, I don't know where I put the name of this kit. Most of these I had the name of them somewhere. Okay, so I'm not sure which one this is. Okay, so I can't remember what the name of this one is. This one was Tea and Tranquility. This one is Petals and Patchwork. And I think this was Garden Gate or Garden something. So I'm just going to flip through. We have kind of a illustrated page and then more of a background page. And again, these were printed. I did have to trim the outside white edge on them, and I did distress with, I think, probably Vintage Photo or something close to it. So there's just beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous images. I can't wait to see what Missy's going to have us make with these. Grandma's Garden, Love Grows Here, gorgeous. Bloom Where You Are Planted. These are just beautiful. And nice, open, neutral backgrounds on our background pages on the back. Just stunning. And these are printed on, I use a premium white, I don't remember what white paper when I print, bright white. These are something a little bit, they have a different feel, so I'm not sure what paper she uses, but these are really, really nice. Oh, I love that one. I'm not looking at these too closely because I don't want to make this, since this is just a kit flip through, I don't want to make, I don't want to take too long. So there's the first collection in this set. That might be last. Okay, the next one is Tree, Trellises, and Tranquility. And again, like a graphic image on the front and a background on the back. These are kind of muted with some lines over on this side. Let your heart find peace. Take time to let your soul blossom. Let your spirit bloom. Oh, these are beautiful sayings. Bloom, grow, thrive. So just beautiful. Ooh, look at the back of that one. I'm not showing you these very closely because you'll probably see them as we... I'm probably not gonna do a video each day of the retreat. The retreat's 3 days long. It's over the course of 3 days. It's only a couple hours a day. And the nice thing is, if I can't catch it live, I can go back and watch it. The tutorials from Miss E for these retreats are only available to the people who paid for the retreat for the kits. So these were also available for international participants, but the international participants only get the digital kits. And I don't think it costs as much, but I'm not sure. I can't remember what the cost was. So these are the Petals and Pathway. Beautiful. Okay, that was the first part of it. So pretty. I don't know if any of those backgrounds were the same. And so that was, oh, I'm sorry, that was Tea, Trellises, and Tranquility. That one might be one of my favorites. Okay, and then this one's Petals, Pathways, and Patchwork. And this one had 20 pages. Oh, pretty. Now these are a little more feminine. I guess they were all feminine. Very pretty. The details are amazing in these. I love, like I said, I love the weight of the paper. All the details, all the beauty. So I'm just going to finish leafing through this, kind of barely show you the backs. We're starting on this on the 12th, and there are 3 days with 2-hour tutorials each day, and then there's usually some homework. So what I usually do is, if I can't take part during the live stream, I watch it later. And if I do the live stream, I don't always do stuff as it goes. Sometimes I just watch it and I go back later and actually do the project, just because it's not always the best time. All right, y'all, you know how much I love sunflower seeds, so I'm loving this page right here. And the great thing is, if I like some of these pages to use for scrapbooking or card making or anything like that later, I can print more off, which is wonderful. Okay. Oh, kitty. So that is the kit, and again, I did trim the outside edge off these. Now, I'm supposed to also, before the thing starts tomorrow, and I may not have time, I'm supposed to fold them. But I might not fold. I can't imagine we're going to use all of these. I mean, maybe we are, but I don't really want to fold them all in case I don't want to use them all. So maybe I'll just pick a selection to fold. I'm not sure. Okay, here's the name of this one. Garden Gates and Gatherings. That was the name of the one that I didn't have a name for. And then these are the labels. So we have all of those. And I'm going to probably fold some of these, but not all of them. And I may go ahead and trim some of these down. So the other part of the kit that I got some of my work done, this was the ephemera. And these are the ones I didn't have time to cut out yet. So you can see there's a whole bunch that I didn't have time to cut out. Now let's look at what I did have time to cut out. This is kind of going to be a hot mess. So there are all sorts of these baskets. Just tons and tons. Bird houses, teacups, flower pots, lanterns. Just a ton of different pieces of ephemera. And I fussy cut these, and I love fussy cutting, but this was a lot of fussy cutting. I mean, I still loved it, but it took me several. It's been busy, so I haven't had time to just sit and do this for hours. So if I've had like 15 or 20 minutes, I sit down and cut a few. So, and I have not distressed these yet. I should. But if I don't have time, I'm just going to go without distressing the edges, because I distress my edges all the time. And maybe this time I just won't. So, it's a few labels. I love the suitcases. Books. More suitcases. Hat boxes and such. Oh, those are pretty with the hat and the gloves. Tea. More books. More suitcases. So there's a lot. This is all the stuff that I managed to get cut. Fussy cut. And then we have pockets galore, and bigger pockets. I probably will make sure to distress the pockets. I don't know if I'll get the other stuff distressed though. There's a few more pockets here. Several different sizes, different kinds. And then we have tags. Lots and lots. And lots and lots and lots and lots of tags in a couple of different types. Because here we have these kind with the scallops on the top. Just tons. Beautiful images. Great ideas. I may go back and do some brads on those, or some eyelets. Okay, so we have this type of long bookmark type tag. And this type of bookmark. These ones, since they're long and skinny, I'd probably use them for a side tuck or maybe a belly band. I would use the tags as the belly band or side tuck. And then these ones are a little bit different. They have a flap, it looks like. I'm just not sure. Not sure what she's going to do with these. I will have to, I just don't know. They're a little bit different, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'll set those aside. Those are pretty too. And then we have envelopes, but not really. Probably to make pockets out of or whatnot. I don't know. But all of this stuff is just gorgeous. And then we've got handwritten letters, and then a couple big envelopes. So this is a pretty extensive kit, like really, really extensive kit. I can hardly wait to start working with it. I'm going to try to get these distressed, maybe. I may not cut these right now. I'm going to wait to see if I need them. And that's it. So that's a look at the kit. It's a look at a bunch of the ephemera, but not all of it. And come back again. I will do if I don't do any videos through the making of this, I will do some videos after I'm done. And again, this is all part of the kit of the 2nd annual Scrapbooking with Me virtual retreat. And if another one comes up, please watch my YouTube channel because I will let you know. And also on my Facebook page, I will let you know. All of those links will be in the description of this video, as well as all of Miss E's links. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not a subscriber, please think about subscribing. And come back again soon. This is Kathi Lee. See you next time. Happy crafting.